All right, troops, let's talk about Corvus, the second book in Marko Kloos' new Frontlines Evolution series. This one drops in just a week from now, and yeah, yours truly got an advanced reading copy straight from Marko Kloos. If you have read Scorpio, you know it was part survival horror, part trauma drama. But Corvus is a different beast. Unlike Scorpio, Corvus is full-on military sci-fi. Let's dive in. You don't need to read Scorpio before Corvus. Oh, sure. Scorpio gives you Alex's backstory, but Corvus drops enough hints for new readers to follow along without missing a beat. So Alex Archer, former Vault survivor, hardened by 8 years hiding underground from the Lankies, is now a fresh recruit in the NAC Defense Corps. She's gone from keeping her head down to putting her life on the line. We open in boot camp, and right away I got massive Terms of Enlistment vibes, and we even get a cameo from Andrew Grayson, the main character of the Frontline series. Barracks life, long days of drills, early mornings where the instructors make you regret being born, all that good stuff. Kloos nails the authenticity. You feel the exhaustion, the pressure to perform, and the moments where Alex realizes that surviving in the vault and surviving in the Corps are two completely different games. Yeah, in Scorpio, Alex survived because she had to. In Corvus, she's learning to survive because others will depend on her. And just when you're thinking, okay, we're settling in for a nice long boot camp story, bam, they're shipping out. Even Alex is like, wait, we haven't finished all the training yet? But war doesn't wait. She's assigned to a unit, a mix of veterans and other fresh recruits, and off she goes on her first mission on planet Corvus. On paper, it's simple, a forward operation with limited enemy presence. But the Lankies have been paying attention. They've adapted. They're faster, harder, and they're more coordinated. And they hit Alex's unit hard. What starts as a straightforward op becomes a chaotic ambush. The way Kloos writes the scene is pure adrenaline. You're in the mud with Alex. It's messy, it's brutal, and by the end, only a handful of them make it back. Alex walks away from it with blood on her armor. Some hers, most not. The last chapter doesn't pull a cheap cliffhanger, but it sets up Frontlines Evolution Book 3, Cygnus. What I like most about Corvus is the pace. Compared to Scorpio, this is a sprint. Chapters fly by. Action beats are frequent. Even downtime scenes feel purposeful. I started it in the evening thinking I would just read few chapters. I reached the epilogue in the early morning. Oh, and yeah, the sci-fi elements, the military detail, the training, the gear loadouts, the squad tactics. Kloos clearly loves this stuff, and it shows. What I also loved is Alex's growth. She already impressed me in Scorpio, but here, yes, she's still the grounded, relatable character from Scorpio. But here she is proactive. She's calling the shots, making choices, and owning them. No more waiting for the rescue. She is the rescue. And yeah, the Andrew Grayson cameo lit up the fan service center of my brain, I'll admit. It ties evolution to Frontlines in a way that feels organic, not forced. Okay, nitpicks. It's a short list. Because Corvus moves faster, you get less of the slower, introspective moments from Scorpio. If you like those quiet, emotional beats, you might miss them here. Ash, Alex's lanky sensing dog from Scorpio, is gone in this one. But I get it. Tonally, this is a different story. But some might miss the dynamic he brought. Also, Alex's squad mates sometimes blur together. A few get introductions, then fade into the background until the bullets start flying. More distinctive personalities would have made those casualty moments hit harder. Let's hope for more in Book 3. Finally, you can jump into Corvus without Scorpio, but the emotional punches land harder if you know her history. Some of the subtext will just fly past you otherwise. So yeah, Corvus is for anyone who loves boots on the ground military sci-fi. If Scorpio was your introduction to Kloos, Corvus will make you understand why he has such a big fan community. If you like the mix of authentic military detail, awesome sci-fi world building, tight action sequences, and character-driven storytelling, this is going to be your jam. It's leaner than Scorpio, but it's also more urgent, more explosive, and, dare I say, more fun to read in one sitting. Fans of the Frontlines series will love the connective tissue here. New readers can start here without feeling lost. But if you go back for Scorpio afterward, you'll appreciate Alex's arc even more. Yeah, I think this is one of those books you recommend to friends who say, I want to try military sci-fi, but I don't know where to start. It's fast, it's clear, it's grounded. And for fans of the Forever War, Old Man's War, or even the Halo novels, it hits the same satisfaction buttons without feeling like it's recycling old beats. And let's not forget, every time Marko Kloos drops a new book, it ends up among Amazon's highest-rated military sci-fi novels of that year. Watch this video here for more details. Oh yes, I can already see Corvus climbing high in 2025 military sci-fi charts. This one's got the pacing, the world building, and the character work that fans eat up, and it's going to stick around on those lists for a long, long while. And there we have it, Corvus by Marko Kloos, a tight, high-energy, boots-on-the-ground military sci-fi that takes the foundation laid in Scorpio and turns the tempo up to 11. Authentic military flavor, smart, tactical scenarios, world building that feels lived in, and characters who stick with you long after the last page. If you liked my book review, please like and subscribe for more military sci-fi book reviews. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Burn bright and burn enough.